with Jawad. I hope everybody is doing well. Today's class would be about present perfect continuous. We already studied present tense, present continuous, a simple past, past continuous, present perfect, and today's turn is present perfect continuous or present perfect progressive. So when we say continuous or progressive, we are talking about the ing form of a verb. It means a verb is used with ing. That shows action. The action was or is in progress. Okay, so the definition is given here. You can go through it, but this, to summarize it, is that we use this action to talk about an action which started in the past and is still going on, or an action which started in the past and just finished. And we usually use this tense to talk about time. We emphasize duration or amount of time. Okay, and the structure is easy. We say we use subject plus have or has, depending on the subject. If it's a singular subject, we use has. If it's a plural subject or first person negative, we use have, and then we use verb, and then we use ing form of our verb. Okay, so this is a formula I've given here. Okay, let me just put bolded for you guys so you guys know it. Okay, so this is the structure. Okay, now when we use a verb, our verb plus ing form, we have to be careful that there are certain verbs that we cannot use them in our ing form. Okay, so those verbs are here, and the definition says non-continuous verbs are verbs that we do not normally use with continuous tense. Okay, meaning that we normally do not use them with continuous tense. Okay, and these stative verbs are about state. So when we use these verbs, we are talking about a state. Okay, they're stative verbs, meaning they're talking about state of being rather action. Okay, and we cannot use them with that form of the verb, which is ing form. Okay, so feeling, for example, feeling, we cannot say hating, we cannot say liking, we cannot say loving, even though you may come across some proverbs and some phrases where we have these verbs, all these verbs, and ing form. Okay, but it's best to avoid these, and you can use them in present tense, but not present perfect continuous. And the list is here. So feeling, this is the meaning of feeling. Okay, and then senses, these are the meanings of senses. So these verbs, all these verbs, we can't use these verbs like from here. We can use and so on. So I'll just okay, so that's it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, if I can fix this right away. If I can't, then okay, so I think we're fine. We're back to the normal. So this is the using. Okay, and this is the last one. Okay, so let's do this way. So this is the last one. Okay, so this is the fourth example that we have here. Okay, now I have tried to explain these in more detail with examples. You will pay attention to my examples here. I have also underlined these explanations, so in order to explain it to you guys. So it says, thank you for the book. Okay, this is a sentence. Thank you for the book. I have been wanting it for many years. Okay, so this is want plus ing form. So this is the structure of our tense. Okay, so here we are talking about something that started in the past and just completed or done. Why? Because I've always, thank you for the book. I've been wanting it for many years. It means, let's say many years, let's say talking about duration of time. So let's say 10 years ago, I read or I heard about this book, but I've been wanting it for many years. It means I've been wanting it from back then, and thank you just give it to me. So this wanting just finished. So it's not an it's a complete action. It just finished. Okay. I have been wanting this for many years. So this is what it says. So he has been painting the kitchen for an hour now. So this talks about that he started, let's say for example it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and he started painting the kitchen at 8 o'clock this morning, and he's halfway through. So it means he has done half the job. So it means the action is still going on, it's not completed. Unlike here on this unlike this example where we say I've been wanting this, thank you for the book, I've been wanting this for many years. It means when you gave me the book, that wanting finished. But here the action is still going on. So the act started in the past and just finished. Okay. He has been painting the kitchen. The act started in the past and not finished yet. Okay, not finished yet. Okay, so basically that's what it says. Okay, so the next example, we have been doing our memorization all this morning. Okay, it means the action is still not completed. Okay, I'm very tired because I have been working all day long. So it means I'm tired right now. I've been working all day long. So let's say I think it talks about the action is still going on. So this talks about a state of being and an action which started in the past and is not done yet. So this was the example. So let's I've started some fill in the blanks examples here. So let's do it together. The first example is I. So for I we have to use a present perfect continuous. So we say I. Obviously for I have to say what? I have been, let's say, been. What's our verb? Our verb is here. So our verb is work. So if I want to use verb in this tense, we have to use verb plus ing. Working. So this is basically what the missing words are. So I've been working all day and I'm not completely tired. So this means I've been working all day and I'm not completely tired. So it means still going on. Still going on. Okay, let's talk to the next one about the next one. He visit New York City many times. He has visited. So here, okay, let's do this. A present perfect and perfect continuous tenses. Okay, so here you go. So the first one is present perfect continuous. The second example is present perfect. Okay, so let's do this way. He has visited. So what's our verb? Visit. So visited New York City many times. Okay, let's say using just and present perfect tense. Okay, so I think I may have mixed them together, but it's okay. I'll go through it. So if it's the second time, it's a good thing. If not, then you can learn it anyway. So when we use just in present perfect tense, we want to talk about activities which just finished or happened in very near past. We use just. So that's how we do. To demonstrate or talk about something that just finished in recent past, we use just. Okay. So the structure, we have it here. I'm not going through that. We use have or has plus just. This is a struct plus verb and past participle. I mean, third form of the verb. Okay. For example, I've just finished my lunch. I've just finished my lunch. It means maybe a few seconds ago I just finished my lunch. They have just collected the payment. It means they have just collected the payment. She has just broken the plate. Like before you came, she just broke the plate. Okay? We have just programmed the computer. I've just called my brother. It has just turned off. So these are different subjects being used in present perfect along with just. Okay? Now, the general use of the present perfect tense would be that when we want to talk, when we use present perfect, we talk about activities that that just happened in the past, or the activities happen in an unknown time in the past. So that's basically when we want to talk about present perfect. But present perfect continuous is used when we talk about activities which just started in the past, or those activities are still going on. And present perfect is also used when we talk about something that we have done it few times or many times. And right there, we don't need to use time expression because it's not required of us. So I hope you guys learned something from present perfect continues. I tried to explain it to you guys. I hope you guys learned some stuff. And also the non-continuous verbs. This part is very essential to understand, because if we don't know, and we just know the formula and the structure, but we don't know about these verbs and we're going to use them, that's the wrong way to talk. And people who read or listen to you guys, they will understand that the level of knowledge that you have is not favorable. So please be careful about these verbs. Do some research on your own and find out more about these verbs, and probably you may come across a lot of different ways or different definitions or meaning, but I think that's how we do it. So present perfect continuous is done. I'll see if I can add more to it, and not, then we will go continue with some leftover from present perfect maybe. But today I just want to talk about present perfect continuous, that we didn't have it, so we hadn't had it. This way we could talk about an action or activity which has been going on. So we'll clarify this tense with more examples, hopefully down the road. Until then, take care and see you guys. Like it, share it, and subscribe if you haven't done it, so we can reach out to more people. Thank you. Take care, guys. Bye.